During this housing market, how much house can I afford? The rule is 25% of your gross monthly income. And whether that's your income or others that even aren't on the loan that are living in the household and will be contributing to the monthly bills, 25% of your gross income. So the question is, can I make an exception? Is there something that can be done where I can pay more? Because, Dawn, I pay more than 25% of my gross monthly income right now in my rent. So if you're telling me that I can't do more than 25%, then should I just continue renting and forking out 28%, 29%? Well, let's talk about that. This is Dawn Connors at Mortgage One, providing you fantastic mortgage solutions. If you find this video helpful, share it out with others and like my videos. I put them out a couple days a week. All right, let's get started. So, as a rule, 25% of your gross monthly income is the goal, right? Especially because you don't want to be house rich and life poor. You want to be life rich and house rich as well. So, with that being said, it depends on your income trajectory. If you're young, the average homeowner getting into a home is 33 years of age right now, the first-time home buyer. And if you're in your young 30s or even your 20s, the potential of your income increasing is very great. In fact, you usually top out on your income in your late 40s to early 50s. So there's a lot of span of growth that you have in there if you're under 35, let's say, and your income is continuing to grow. If, on the other hand, you have income and it's fixed or you don't expect it to grow over the next 4 to 5 years, then you really want to take that 25% rule to heart. I have people that start new businesses that say, hey, I'm going to be selling these vitamins, I'm going to be selling these items on eBay, and this gig side hustle that I have is going to provide me what I need to supplement my housing payment. Well, in that case, you want to probably have some experience under your belt, maybe a 6-month track record before you make that commitment, because what if this side hustle is a flop and you could find yourself in dire straits? And that's definitely not what you need. With that being said, a mortgage lender will approve you typically for 27 to 31%, 33% of your gross monthly income. That does not necessarily mean that that's a smart idea. It just means that you can definitely get approved for more than the recommended 25%. But it also means that you want to be wary of it. And you want to know, do you have some compensating factors that justify you paying more than 25% of your gross income? And some of those factors are reserves. Do you have 3 to 6 months of an emergency fund, an uh-oh fund, oh crap fund? If something were to happen, you were to lose your job or you had a decrease in income or something fell off, your side hustle wasn't hustling, do you have the ability to pay your bills in an emergency with 3 to 6 months reserves? So that's question number one. If you do, that's great, and that means that potentially you could go over this 25% rule. Number 2 rule. What is your savings fund like? Are you typically saving 5 to 10% of your income? And will you have the ability to continue saving that after you buy this home? Or will it go down to zero? You want to make sure that you're continuing to save for your future. It doesn't have to be necessarily at the same pace once you have home ownership, because you are going to have appreciation of your home and mortgage pay down. However, you want to make sure that you're saving for the future. Again, the goal is to be life rich and not house poor. And the number 3 question to ask yourself is, do you have slack in your budget? Do you have leftover money every month where you can substantiate these utility bills and the higher mortgage payment that you're going to have? Do you have room where you don't have a lot of other debts, you don't have a lot of other bills, where you can make this happen? And in my opinion, another really important factor is, are you scared? Are you nervous about making this payment? Because a big factor is fear. And if you have fear, you have tenacity to change your situation and to make sure that you realize, hey, I'm paying over 25% of my gross income for this mortgage. I've got to get motivated so that I either have a side hustle going on, I have a roommate coming in, I'm about to get married, I have some different opportunities of making money, my income is about to go up. You have some reasons. Because if you're not terrified by that, and if it's like no big deal to you, then maybe you should reconsider, because it is important. Dave Ramsey says it as well, the financial guru. It's important to live at and below your means. You don't want to get into a situation that is going to overwhelm you. All right, so for special cases, and if you want to ask questions, please reach out to me, let me know. I do take a look at each individualized situations to make sure that I'm getting you into the right mortgage product for you. I do have clients right now. I have a gal who's pre-approved to buy a home, and her housing ratio is 40%. 40%. She's relocating here from California. She's buying a house. She has no other debt, and she wants to do a 15-year mortgage. So she'll be doing a 15-year mortgage. She'll be stretching her housing payment, but that is because she wants to do it with purpose. She knows that her relocation here to GM is going to give her bigger heights and income potential, and she is young. She is at average homeowner age of about 33, and she is excited to get here and back to Michigan to buy her home, to work at GM, and she's going to see her income go up. So that's what I'm talking about. What are those special situations? Let's figure it out together and make sure that you get into the right home product that's perfect for you.